Take a look at this, guys. The 2025 Honda HR-V facelift has just been launched here in Malaysia. Let's see what's new and what's not this time around. The Honda HR-V has been the darling among Malaysian car buyers for a long time. This has traditionally been the best-selling non-national SUV across our country ever since the previous version was launched way back in 2015. Since then, over 170,000 units of the HR-V have been sold here in Malaysia. For this new generation model, nearly 60,000 units have been sold since 2022. Malaysia has been such an important market for the Honda HR-V to the point that it became the only market in the entire world where Honda offers 3 different powertrains for a single model. Previously, the older HR-V hybrid, Malaysia was the only country outside of Japan to get it. We'll get to the engine options in a little bit, but for now, let's talk about the visual changes first. So at the front over here, the HR-V facelift naturally gets an updated look. This new front grille is now wider, bigger, a bit more squared off for a more distinctive look up front. And for this RS model, it's pretty much entirely covered in chrome. And like before, there is a line across the bumper with a short heartbeat sign. That is a really nice touch. The headlights are also new for the facelift. It finally gets projectors down the center, and it comes with 2 new features as well: adaptive driving beam and active cornering lights. However, this is only fitted to the top spec RS. Just like before, the E and V variants get the same RS front bumper but with less chrome on the grille, and the lower body cladding finish in plain plastic instead of piano black on this RS. The base S variant gets a different slotted grille instead. Onto the side, the 18-inch wheels are the same as before, but they now get a new 2-tone diamond cut finish. Surprisingly though, this is now fitted across the entire range, so even the base S and E variants get the same 18 inches, so now they look less like the cheap versions on the outside. The side mirrors are also new, with the top variants now having auto retractable function. However, it still uses a Honda lane watch feature only on the left side, rather than a blind spot monitor on both sides. Onto the rear, finally the facelift gets a full-width LED taillights. Now these look far more modern than before, but unfortunately it's only fitted exclusively to the top RS variants. Other versions use the same old lights as before. One last change on the outside is the color options available. The old slightly purplish rose black option has been changed to a full proper black pearl, while the old red is no more, replaced by a really distinctive phoenix orange pearl color. Moving on inside, the HR-V facelift gets a few subtle changes. The wraparound center console has been redesigned with this layered concept, with now a slot down the middle and a wireless charger down below. The USB chargers have also been updated to the latest USB-C ports. At the top, you get a new screen as well. This still measures 8 inches, but it is now a floating display. So at the back of it, it no longer protrudes out like an old school CRT TV. More importantly, the standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity now works wirelessly as well. One last thing, the top RS models get these new RS embossed logos on the front seats. The back here is exactly the same as before, except for the new USB-C ports down there. But as you can see, this is still the best part of the Honda HR-V. It is by far and away the most practical option within its class. Legroom is super generous, and while headroom is slightly limited, it's fine for most adults. But the best part has to be the rear seats over here. It's nicely supportive and angled, and it also folds up for you to store taller items. And when you fold the backrest down, the base also lowers down automatically, so it folds completely flat, unlike most of its rivals. The boot is also very well shaped with a clever tonneau cover up top, but again, like before, the hybrid version goes without a spare tire under the floor. The rest of the car is largely the same with the pre-facelift version, including the powertrain options. There's still 3 to choose from: a base 1.5 NA for the S variant, a 1.5 turbo engine for the E and V variants, and the 1.5-litre hybrid EHEV powertrain for the top spec RS variant. The hybrid option is particularly economical, claiming to do over 24 kilometers per litre of fuel. For its 0 to 100 time, the base 1.5 NA gets there in 12.1 seconds, while the 1.5 turbo versions get there in 8.8 seconds. The top hybrid version isn't the quickest, taking 10.7 seconds, but like I mentioned, you do benefit a lot from its fuel economy. On to safety, again it's exactly the same as before. All variants get the full and complete Honda sensing ADAS systems with all the features you'd expect for a car at this price. However, the base S variant only gets 4 airbags instead of the full 6 for the rest of the range. That is a bit of a shame. And lastly, the all-important pricing. The 2025 Honda HR-V facelift starts from 116,000 ringgit, going all the way up to 144,000 ringgit. The bottom 2 variants, the S and the E, are exactly the same as before, while the top 2 variants, the V and the RS, are 2,000 ringgit more expensive. But then again, you also get quite a bit more kit. So there you go guys, that is the updated Honda HR-V for the Malaysian market. What do you think of the new looks, features and pricing? Do you think it's enough to keep it competitive in Malaysia? Do let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching everyone and stay safe.